This is the Masterverse, Masters of the Universe, New Eternia Skeletor by Mattel. I picked up this figure on Shopee from the official Mattel store here in Manila, the Philippine official Mattel store. And it was on a markdown because there was a February 2 sale, the 2/2 sale. And it was going for like, what, $28, and it went down to something like $22, $24. So, okay. I was like, why not, right? And I was really in the market for a Skeletor figure to go with my 40th anniversary He-Man. This one was kind of new. It kind of looks like the old figure that I had when I was a kid, and I thought this interesting take on turning them into Vikings. Like there's a version, I think, for this wave of He-Man that's a Viking. So here's the rest of the assortment, back of the packaging. Fantastic artwork, and apparently he has the scimitar of chaos. And I thought the whole Viking theme for these Masters of the Universe, I don't know, it was kind of interesting. I was kind of curious about it. So let's get this guy out of packaging. And here is the new Eternia Skeletor out of packaging, and the figure actually looks great. The first version of the Masterverse Skeletor was okay. I've seen it a couple times on shelves. It just didn't sit well with me. I don't know why. It felt like it was such a superior Skeletor, and that was not the Skeletor I grew up with. Now, this version, on the other hand, looks so much more like the Skeletor I watched in the cartoon back in the 80s. I think the colors look better in this one. I love the sky blue skin, the classic looking head sculpt, the Havoc staff. Head to toe, the figure stands at about 18 centimeters tall, or about 7 1/8 inches tall. And for size comparisons, here he is with Evelyn and my 40th anniversary He-Man. So here's everything that came with this set. You've got the Skeletor figure, you've got a soft goods cape with a breastplate, which you can just slip on to his shoulders, and man, he looks amazing with this cape. I really like it, but I like my Skeletor looking classic. He comes with his Havoc staff, which is very thick staff. I thought this would be much thinner, but it's a very thick rod. And then he has the scimitar of chaos, a new weapon that he wields, which, if I'm not mistaken, you can store on the back. And obviously the cape would the cape be okay? Yeah, I suppose it would be fine. Well, not really, but okay. I just wish that, they also included the He-Man sword done in purple. That would have completed the classic look, but okay. And then he has an extra pair of hands. He's got the open hand, the reaching out hand, and a fist. So pretty cool. And then finally, he's got the alternate head sculpt, which is the Viking Skeletor head sculpt. Boy, is it an amazing sculpt. The classic head actually looks pretty good. I love the way the teeth have been sculpted and painted. Those red eyes, well, not exactly 80s look. Skeletor had just black, empty eyes, but I kind of like the red on this head sculpt for some reason. But I'm sure it'll be pretty easy to just black those out with a marker or something like that, or some black paint. But this Viking head sculpt looks like a ring wraith. Man, it's just that, again, my bad luck with quality issues. The helmet wasn't glued on straight or properly. If it were done straight or proper, the gem on that helmet would be dead smack just above the nose, but it's not. So I might have to just remove and just peel off this helmet and just re-glue it, put some super glue on it, and hope for the best. But quality issues is just my bane. I can't escape it. Details of the figures: basic Masterverse body, some abs, chest, muscles, very buff. I think the feet, I don't know if this is new. I've never had any other Masterverse figure. It looks new, but I'm pretty sure they recycled it somewhere. I love the waist or loincloth. I love this, his armor, I suppose, or his upper tunic. It just looks so classic. And I love that it has these metallic finish to it. Yeah. And it's got some texture like it's leather. It's a really, really nicely sculpted Skeletor figure. Even the crossbones have metallic paint apps. Okay, articulation. The neck is on a double ball joint, which again you can replace with this new one, with Viking Skeletor, but I do prefer this. The torso, upper torso is on a ball joint. You got a waist swivel. Shoulders go in and out. The arms go in and out, forward and backward. And then we've got a bicep swivel. Pinless double jointed elbows. Wrists can go in and out and swivel. Hips are on ball joints. You can do the splits, forward, backward. You got thigh swivel. Double jointed pinless knee joints. You got a calf swivel. And the ankles can go up and down and have the rocker tilt. And so some final thoughts on this new Eternia Skeletor. I really enjoyed this figure. I think it's a great looking figure. I think it's a lot more classic looking than the Revelation Skeletor. And I think this is going to be the Skeletor figure in my Masterverse collection. I love both head sculpts, even if it's painted like red in his eyes instead of an all black eye socket. I still like it. I love how the teeth have been painted, the yellow color that they chose for the skull. I love his skin tone. I love the accessories, his loincloth, the texturing, the detail of all the accessories, his costume, the boots, the soft goods cape. The Havoc staff looks amazing. That Scimitar of Chaos looks great. This figure was really a treat. It takes me back to the 80s when I had my Skeletor and Panther. Really such an enjoyable figure. The only thing really lacking in this figure to make it a super excellent figure, I think, is that purple version of He-Man's power sword. I love the Scimitar of Chaos, but I think they could have added just a little bit more plastic to give us a purple version of the power sword, and that would have made this figure a truly perfect figure. But as it is, it's going to get a 9.5 out of 10. You know, I think I'm feeling generous. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. Absolutely a gorgeous looking Skeletor figure. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this Masterverse New Eternia Skeletor. Hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of my latest video reviews. And if it's your first time here, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.